All right, here's what I like to play in the key of C. Going through our five standard keys with open chords. Key of C, we don't do a lot of stuff in C, but we do some stuff. I'm gonna go for the standard C position here. Okay, you can do a C2 chord, but you gotta make sure it fits. Make sure the D chord fit, that note, the D, the second scale degree. Sometimes it doesn't fit. So you gotta use your ear. So I'm gonna start here as my go-to position. Now that's your 1. Okay. Now your 4 chord is gonna be F. And what I usually play is like an F2. You know, it's a kind of F major 7. F major 7 kind of a vibe. All I do is I just sort of leave my index finger where it is, and I move this over. I move these two guys over in their same position. Just move them over a string, and then usually like this finger will kind of mute the A string, so we don't get it. Because if you do that, it's more of an A minor 7 sound. So C. And then G, kind of my standard G. Got a nice, you know, from here you're set up for that G sus, or just play right into G. Okay, C, F, G, C. A minor 7's your 6th chord. Now this A minor 7, because I'm not in the key of G. I usually don't play it with this pinky. Sometimes I play it with a pinky up there in the key of G. But sometimes I just, if I'm already in the key of C, I got this open E ringing, and I have it ringing in my F chord. I'm just gonna let it ring in the A minor 7 also. I want to cover it up in the when you go to your G chord though, because when you play a G with that open E, it's like a G6 chord, and that's kind of an interesting tone. You don't really need that. So C, your 1 chord, 4, F, 5, G, 6, A minor. Okay, and then in the key of C, a lot of times, maybe there'll be a C over E, which is that guy there, but I just kind of skip that. If I'm playing in a full band context, I'll let like the bass player or the piano player cover that, just because of where it sits on the guitar. It's just muddy, and it doesn't come through well. It doesn't show up like it's sort of supposed to sound. It just kind of sounds like mud, you know? So I'll just let the bass cover it. So if you're playing in a band, you don't have to do all of the inversions, right? The C/E or the G/B. I try to when it's convenient, but I don't always have to, because if you're in a band, the bass will cover it, or the left hand of the piano will cover it. So if I'm in the key of C, I'm gonna let them take it, just because that's easy. Nice walk down though in C, which is kind of like thinking of your A minor 7. Just move this in middle finger onto your 2nd fret. This is really like almost like part of a G sus chord, you know, but it's part of like a C walk down. And up to your F. So, you know, or you can play your G over B, like we have. That kind of stuff. So, and then in the key of C, your 2 chord is your D minor. You know, standard D minors are a little blocky. So what I like to do, instead of playing a D minor up here, I like to play it down here. And it's a little crumped, it's a little cramped. You know, your middle finger is on here in your 2nd fret, kind of where it is in a lot of times in the D, 2nd fret on your G string, but your 1st finger is going to lay across the top too. ends up being that D minor 7 sound, but it's a little closer to home. So if you're playing Good Good Father in C, I don't know why you would. Good, good, good Father, it's who you are. D minor, you are, it's who you are. Loved by you. F, it's who I am. C, who I am. D minor, it's who I am. Oh, and and then C sus is right here. Just tuck your pinky in. Okay. C2. You know, you can pull it out here, or you can play it here. Okay, just lift up that middle finger. If you're doing the sus to 2 thing, right? Good move. So there's your 2, C sus, and your C2. And sometimes if the song is big, maybe play those F, G bar chords, but I really don't very often. And if I'm going to be in the key of C, and I'm actually going to be playing in the C hand position, I'm going to be playing in those chords. And that kind of stuff. So there are a bunch of helpful open chords in the key of C.